Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth, where we're trying to find our way out of this room. And I just feel like we're missing like one thing. We need to get more logic. Oh, you have more to say. Alright. Do you know where the person who kidnapped me went? After they locked you up in here, it sounded like they went into the next room and started talking to someone. I think I heard something as well, but it's all a haze in my mind. However, I do recall that the kidnapper was talking with someone. It was just a guess before, but I guess I really am dealing with two kidnappers here. After that, they left. It almost seemed as if they were done with you. I suppose that is the case, as my kidnapping seems like an afterthought to the 1 million. Well, if they went into the next room, let's see what we can find out through the slot. Oh, there we go. Oh, we could peer into the room where the kidnappers were in from here. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Well, I mean, yeah, let's start there. Is that what I think it is? It looks like the kidnappers had an escape tunnel prepared just in case. That's awesome! They're like a bunch of great thieves themselves. No, they're not, because I highly doubt they made the tunnel themselves. The floor panel was removed and propped up against the beam in a very specific way. Oh. I think this building was originally built with a basement or underground area. There's a beam in the next room identical to the one in this room. There's even a hook on it to hold a propped up floor panel in place. Which reminds me, did you find something useful, Mr. Edgeworth? Perhaps I may have found a very handy hint to how we'll get out of here. Oh, so are the two rooms similar? There's a door on the opposite side that appears to be the same as this one, which would mean that I can probably assume that these two rooms are very similar in structure. I believe I may have just found our ticket out. What logic did we get? Oh, there's a tarp covering it. That's why we didn't see it. Oh, no, I don't. I checked this area earlier, but it never hurts to take another look. No, I'm good here. Can I look at... This is the beam I was tied to. Yep. What's up? I was wondering if perhaps we could make it over to and out the window if we climbed this. What? Good thinking. And if it's climbing action you need, just leave it to me. Thanks. This little hook looks like it might make for a good foothold. Up you go, Kay, and good luck. Count on it. Great thief Yatagarasu spread her mighty wings and takes to the sky. Here I go. This did not go anything like I thought. As I thought, this beam was definitely not made for climbing. What do you mean, as I thought? I'm not your guinea pig, you know. Wait, can I look at that again? No. Oh my god, it's going to do that whole thing. Wait, didn't I just try this? I can't climb this thing. I suppose we'll just have to find another way to escape. So, maybe I was wrong. What I assumed we were going to do is open, like, the top locker. And that would have been, like, easier to climb up to. I guess you'd be concerned about it tipping, maybe? It's just weird that it gave you that. Let's try logic again. So underneath that tarp should be a thing. Like there should be a panel there. This hook on this beam. You know, I already tried, and there's no way I can jump from this hook to that window. Come on, even you have to admit when something's just not possible. Huh, I was about to suggest that again. Rather, that it's here for a different purpose. Really, like what? As you saw in the adjacent room, it's clearly for keeping a floor panel propped up. Which means that there should be a panel in this room that we can open as well. Oh, I get it. We gotta move that tarp. We didn't notice its existence all this time because it was being hidden by this tarp. Alright then, let's fold this thing up and see what's underneath. Now this is what I call treasure. I might be done? Wow, this must be another entrance to the secret hidden basement. I totally smell treasure. The scent I wish to smell is the sweet fragrance of freedom. Then what are you waiting for? Hurry up and open the hatch. Right. This thing is locked down tight. Ah, fiddlesticks. Okay, alright, that makes more sense. Oh, okay, I think I know what's gonna... Oh, connect? I believe you're up, Kay. Huh, why me? Because we need to use the tiny key that you've taken quite a liking to. Oh, gotcha. Just leave it to me. I love the tense feeling of these moments when you're about to uncover something big. I believe the feeling of freedom would be much more satisfying right about now. Alright, I got the secret door open, and now... Ah, wait. What? Ah! Are you alright, Kay? I'm fine, the ladder just slipped is all. Thank goodness she's alright. I about had a coronary. There's a lot of really large machinery down here. What about an exit? It's really dark and cramped down there, so I really doubt there's an exit. No, I can't believe that happened. You have only yourself to blame for leaping before you looked, you know. No way, I mean, how was I supposed to know that the ladder is removable? Never mind, we aren't going to use lockers and costumes for what I thought we were going to do. I thought we were going to be saving that for later. I figured out how we will escape this prison, Kay. Oh, so how are you going to get out? It seems that your reckless actions were of use after all. Are you actually praising me? More of a thank you for giving me an idea regarding this ladder. The underground ladder, what about it? This ladder isn't just for those who wish to go down. Oh, I see, if we use this... Yes, I believe it's long enough to reach the top of those lockers. Well, what are we waiting for? Hey, we did it. Okay. And I got my point back. Alright, now we can get out of here. Yes, we spent entirely too much time in here. Kidnappers who held me hostage and a mysterious Interpol agent. This case is only getting started, and I'll be the one to bring it to a resounding end. Alright, we are in the Wild Wild West area. Looks like it stopped raining for now. Yeah, and thank goodness. You have no idea how hard it was raining earlier. Mr. Edgeworth. Right, yeah. I'm so glad to see you managed to escape, sir. I was so stressed that I thought my heart was gonna give out. Detective Gumshoe, may I ask what in the world that is? Well, that's, MIB. Count off! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... yes. 98, 99? All 99 members are here and accounted for, sir. What? The heck do you think you're doing counting my cubs off like that? Every person is a valuable human being, you get me? And everyone has a name that their parents gave to them. No one is a 2 or a 3. Everyone, regardless of age or rank, is number 1. Got it? Is it supposed to be Shifu? Or is it actually Shifu? I hate him already. You're Agent Lang, I take it? You infidel! How dare you address our Shifu so rudely? Lang Ji says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. So don't you ever forget to show proper respect towards another person. Sheena? This isn't much, but please accept my card. Oh, thank you. Please accept mine in return. Y'all see that just now? That is the proper way for 2 people to show their respect. Keep that in mind and you'll go far in life. Got it? That's right. Francisca did warn me. Think about an elite Interpol agent from the Republic of Jingfa. Apparently this man has the highest successful arrest rate in the organization. Agent Lang, why exactly is an Interpol agent involved with this clearly domestic case? That's none of your business, Mr. Prosecutor. How is it not? I've heard a rumor or 2 about you. You solved a murder that occurred during your flight home recently, right? Ha! But you sure took a while just to arrest one little flight attendant. How pathetic. What happened to being polite and not a jerk? Jerk? How dare you say that about Mr. Edgeworth? Are you saying you could have solved it faster, pal? The comedic relief jumps to the aid of his master. How cliché. He's got us there. Gumshoe is the comedic relief. Look, what I'm getting at is that if I had been there, no one would have died. That's a lie. I would have solved the entire case and Agent Hicks would still be with us here today. Agent Lang knew yesterday's victim, Agent Ackby Hicks. Hicks was like a brother to me, so now I'm out to take my revenge. Agent Hicks was investigating a smuggling ring with Francisca and a 3rd person. This must be the man she was talking about. In that case, you should understand how I feel, as the kidnapped is someone I know. So I ask that you please allow me to participate in the investigation. Fantastic. This isn't your neatly trimmed courtroom of Eden, you know. You're out in the wilderness now, Mr. Prosecutor, and way out of your league. No hard feelings, but why don't you go back to your courtroom now, pretty boy? You dare to mock the court. I do. I don't need the help of a filthy prosecutor. Sorry, but the truth doesn't need the likes of you to distort it today. Who uses the adjective filthy to describe a prosecutor? And why do I feel such intense loathing emanating from... That's a good question, actually. Yeah, like he clearly has it out for us. Alright, man, good job on the perimeter around Gatewaterland. Now just find me the kidnapper and bring the punk to me. Dismissed. Sir! Yes, sir. Now then, Mr. Prosecutor, you just sit tight here and don't cause any trouble, understand? Well, wait. Mr. Edgeworth, it's been a while since I last met someone so disagreeable. Why of all places did he show up here, and completely out of the blue at that? Suppose I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe to fill me in on that. Alright, oh, well, I guess we'll... Can I talk to Gumshoe? It's an empty barrel. I venture to guess that its only purpose is to set the mood. Yeah, no, I want to talk to Gumshoe. There we go. Great job, Detective. Sir, for losing sight of me and the kidnapper and allowing my investigation to be hijacked. Sir, look forward to your next month's salary assessment. Whoa. Gumshoe is not the person who should have his salary assessed monthly. That's like every 10 years or so. But the case isn't lost yet, sir. I'm going to show you just how much of a man Dick Gumshoe can be. Shall I prepare the 21 gun salute now or later? Detective, are you sure it was the precinct you called for backup? Of course, sir. I think I would know the number to my own precinct like the back of my hand. What's this? Oh. Why did an Interpol agent show up instead with an army of his own agents? That I have no idea. About 5 minutes after I made that call, that Wolfman showed up out of nowhere, sir. Agent Lang definitely has an agenda, so the question is, what is he after? Yeah, I don't know about this. Do I think... I don't think he's involved. I guess we'll... Next steps. Mr. Edgeworth, I was wondering if I may ask about one thing, sir. Yes, what is it? Who is that? That girl over there, I mean. I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday. Oh, please let her be our assistant. What? Funny, I don't recall making you my assistant, Kay. Yeah, I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Me. It's been like that since forever. Gumshoe, come on. You've been replaced. Read the room. Sorry, but I just stole your supporting role. How can you say something so serious with that giant grin on your face, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, we've got a thief on our hands, sir. She stole my role, sir. This is one of the few times I missed the screenshot function on from the Switch. I'm taking her in, getting her convicted, and making sure she serves out her sentence. Oh, come on, it'll be fun, like musical chairs. You better stay fast on your feet. No way. I won't. I will not lose the spotlight to you, little girl. Gumshoe, I hate to tell you, I'm pretty sure you've lost your spot. Talk to you. Man, I can't calmly do any stealing at all with that detective around. Suppose it's not easy when there's this many members of law enforcement in the vicinity. It's alright, it's not like I'm in a hurry to steal just any old thing. Which is it? Do you plan to steal something or not? Quite the mystery, this one. Maybe I should talk with her a bit more. No. So what are you going to do about your investigation into the kidnapping? Good question. Since Agent Lang holds the authority to investigate this case now, this makes things a bit more complicated. Oh, come on, you can't let that stop you. I'll even lend you a hand, so let's go. But you're a self-reported great thief, are you not? I don't believe I can let someone of an unlawful nature participate in an investigation. You don't like to listen, do you? I'm not just any ordinary thief. I'm the Yatagarasu. And as I said before, the Yatagarasu is after one and only one thing. What would that be? What is this one and only one thing you're after? The Yatagarasu is only interested in one thing. And that is the truth. There we go. I see. It was 7 years ago. There was a vigilante who threw the business world into a panic. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appeared and vanished at will. Though we still don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yatagarasu like to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. Once a target was chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement was sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation was infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found was sent out to the mass media, along with a card with the mark of the three-legged raven. Looking back, I suppose you could call what the Yatagarasu was stealing the truth. Could this child really be the successor to the original Yatagarasu? But that can't be, can it? Lance, where are you, son? No, he's an old man. Mr. Romano.
Oh, Miles, my boy, I'm sorry to involve you in such an affair just after you've returned.
For you, Mr. Romano, I will gladly offer my assistance. After all, I have you to thank for how well things turned out during my time abroad. If it wasn't for you, I might not have been introduced to that law office and had the chance to study the inner workings of another country's judicial system.
No. Think nothing of it. As you know, Manfred and I go way back, and by the way, how's he doing? Still kicking, right? Not in jail? Still winning every single case he's ever tried. I consider a beloved disciple of his to be like one of my own blood. If you ever want to go overseas again, you need only ask. I can use my company's vast network to send you anywhere at any time.
So who's the old man? He's the father of the currently kidnapped Ernest Amano.
Now then, have you found Lance yet, Miles? Please, I miss my poor boy dearly.
Oh wait, I found him. I'm gonna need some of the stacks of money you got there. Oh, it's in my hands now? Okay, yeah, he was eaten by wolves. Later. Terribly sorry, but your son's whereabouts remain unknown, Mr. Romano.
Hold there. Then what happened to all that money?
It was not spent, is what I can tell you. I believe the 1 million has been stolen and that the culprits are now on the run.
Ooh, what?
Poor old man. Don't you have anything you could give him to cheer him up, Mr. Edgeworth? Forgive me, Mr. Romano. I could give you the Waterland pamphlet.
Oh, that looks to be something worth quite a bit of value. But then all things have some value attached to them. Only by probing deep into the unknown can we become true winners in this world, Miles.
Thanks, but knowledge isn't what's going to make me a winner here. It's information.
Learn all about the Blue Badger family.
Crap. Alright, he says the same thing. I feel like I haven't done that very well this game. Show, like, random information. Alright, let's talk. Tell me about the kidnapping. I was wondering if you could please tell me about the details of the kidnapping one more time.
Oh, it was yesterday. A call came to the house. From the receiver came the sound of my son. Help me, Daddy.
I know this is tough, but please stay with me here, Mr. Romano.
You don't understand. He hasn't called me Daddy in ages.
Wait. Oh, see, I'm suspicious. I think his son's pulling a fast one.
It was incredibly moving. I wish I'd recorded him saying that.
You definitely should have recorded that conversation. But not for the foolish sentimentalities of an old man. Alright. Tell us about Lance. Oh, can't do that. Oh, wait. Now it works. Refresh my memory. What kind of person is Lance again?
I will tell you about Lance, help you get him back.
Surprisingly, a lot can be deduced from a person's relationships and behavior.
Very, very well then. Lance is my one and only son, and he turned 21 this year. He is very much like me when I was his age, kind and very attractive. I'm sure women simply can't keep their hands off him.
Is there anything else about him you noticed of late?
Now that you mention it, I haven't been able to get in contact with our butler, Oliver.
Your butler?
Yes, his name is Oliver Deacon. He's been with our family for years now.
The butler did it! Oh, they're in it together! The son of the butler did it. Job done. Can just call it a day. Come on, guys, we've seen this movie how many times? It's the son of the butler.
He gets along so well with Lance, I thought maybe he would know where my son is.
I bet he does. Mr. Romano, could you please tell me a little more about your butler, Mr. Deacon?
As a butler, he's outstanding. He even serves as Lance's personal private tutor. He took a brief leave recently, but even after it was over, I haven't been able to reach him.
So you still haven't spoken with him since his leave. What about his family and friends?
They say they hadn't seen him. I've tried everything I could think of, Miles. Do you think this could have something to do with Lance's kidnapping?
It's possible, but I can't say anything for sure quite yet. So even the person closest to the victim has gone missing. Oliver Deacon sounds like one name I'd better keep in mind. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. You've been fired. Let's begin our investigation. Even if that Interpol agent holds the authority to head this investigation, we can't allow ourselves to stand idly by twiddling our thumbs. I'm with you 100%, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. I, Dick Gumshoe, pledge to stick by your side through thick and thin. Mr. Romano, it was my fault that the culprits escaped, which is why, with your blessing, I vow to return Lance to you myself.
Oh, I've never seen you so passionate before, Miles. Good luck to you, my boy.
Alright, well, what are you waiting for? Let's do some investigating. If you think I'm losing to you, pal, forget it. Gumshoe, it's over. Begin investigation, which we'll do in the next episode. Oh, I'm so excited to see how this goes. I really want to see if I'm right that it's the butler and Lance himself that did the kidnapping. That would be wild to figure that out from the start. But again, it's something I've seen 100 times, so my judgment is probably a little clouded on that. But anyway, I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing how this plays out. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.